What's going on, guys? Welcome to Discount Gaming. I'm your host, John, aka Iron Business 01.
What's up, guys? This is Mr. Perp 6.
This is Brandon, and I think it's appropriate for the game that we're doing today to go ahead and give out my gamer tag this time.
Finally.
And it's Mortimer Smith. That's Mortymer, capital SMITH.
On PlayStation.
On PlayStation, yes.
And it only took, 10 episodes?
5 probably, I think. Is this our fifth one?
This is, I think, our fifth one, yeah.
Is it?
I think together. We started on episode 8.
Yeah. And what is this, episode 13? Yeah, I think this is episode 13.
Okay. Good job, us. Congratulations.
6.
Yeah. So,
6
yeah,
episodes.
To close. Yeah, I'm
6
counting.
episodes.
For those of you guys who didn't know, I was using my fingers to count.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So today we are actually doing 2 different games. One which was recommended by Randall Collier, which was Rick and Morty Pocket Mortys for Android and iOS. Thank you for that. And then the other one is going to be Brawlhalla on the PlayStation 4, but it is actually on quite a few platforms now, but we'll get into that later. So, welcome, guys, to episode 13. It's 12:03 in the morning.
Yeah.
And
You actually have stuff to do in the morning. This might be a short boy.
probably not.
Yeah,
should,
we got 2
We
games.
should, but it probably won't be.
It would have been wiser to do it earlier, but you know.
I was playing. I don't know if everybody saw, but I got first place.
Yeah, I saw that on the
I left that up
tournament.
there on purpose.
You fucking asshole. Alright, guys, so which one do you want to do first?
Let's do Pocket Mortys first.
Pocket Mortys. Okay,
Yeah.
so who's got the fact check on that?
Fact check. So who was it by? It was released January 13th, 2016, and its developer is Big Pixel Studios. Of course, the publisher is Adult Swim, which, you know, that's why we have the voices, you know, being the actual actors of the show. And then we have it on single-player video game, multiplayer video game. It's on Android and iOS as well.
Free to play.
Yes, free to play, but there is a few ads.
Yeah, there is.
You know, what are they called? Blitz and chips.
Chips, I think.
Like, and every corner, you know, and that's
Yeah.
easy access to the stores where you purchase.
Well, even in your
Bucks and then-
little like handheld watch menu, where you get to like your items and stuff, it has the pay windows in there also. It doesn't necessarily throw them in your face, but they're definitely there.
Yeah, I mean, of course, if you click on what Salesman's Rick,
Yeah.
and then you customize.
Well,
I'm sure-
the customized are like skins that you've unlocked for Rick, and then like if you click on one that you don't, then that takes you to a pay window.
And then when you need the coupons, that's when that's when you need money.
Yeah, to get more
I don't know what to
Mortys.
do with my schmeckles though.
Your what?
My
That's
schmeckles.
what you get whenever you win.
Oh, the gold.
The bag of schmeckles.
Yeah. You can buy items with it and stuff like your potions and revives but some of those are like I think one potion is like 250 schmeckles.
It sounds funny when you say it.
You're right. Try taking that serious. So for those of y'all that haven't played this is very much in the style of traditional Pokemon games, where you play Rick, who is your trainer, and you collect Mortys. You know, different Mortys from different universes and timelines and blah blah blah.
He even says that he seems to grow older, but the Mortys all stay the same age.
I think at this point
that's
they're all just
weird to me.
But yeah, so the object is to collect and train your Mortys, and then go against other Ricks and other creatures from the series to initially come out on top. The story starts off where Rick and Morty go into a portal and you more or less get captured, for lack of a better term, where Rick's portal gun gets taken away by the Council of Ricks, and you have to battle other Ricks, get badges, battle the Council members, in order to get your portal gun back. So you collect you collect Mortys, go through, battle other people, battle other characters from the series, in order to get these badges. And some of them are really fucking hard, like for just coming out of the gate.
Yeah, and then the thing is that you have nowhere to
like train.
No, I think the whole thing is that you are training your Mortys. That's what you're doing.
Well, yeah, like when you go into the stages.
When you come out of a stage or come out of a battle, I should say, it's very hard to replenish your Morty's health.
Oh yeah,
I would say, because you have so many little bosses, so many little people that you need to battle, and they have like 5 Mortys each.
Yeah,
right. And it's basically like a game of rock paper scissors. You know, a guessing game where you have to. When you just finish beating a Morty,
and the next one's coming out,
you have to guess whether or not they're going to be a paper styled or rock styled. I still haven't figured that out yet. But
okay, so basically, like in the Pokemon series, you have like let's go red and blue since those are the easiest. You've got rock type, fire, water, grass, lightning,
and certain ones beat certain ones.
Yeah. So, like, grass is weak against fire. Fire is weak against water. In this one, everything is based on rock, paper, scissors, and neutral.
They didn't even try.
No, not even a little bit.
Like, let's just put some
just something in there.
Up there and shit.
So, your neutral ones aren't strong or weak against any of them. But, as per the game rock, paper, scissors, that determines your strengths and weaknesses. What's funny, though, is, like, if you're going against like a paper Morty, and you throw out a rock. Well, when your Morty attacks with a rock attack, rather than saying it was weak or something, it says that was pathetic.
Yeah. Like, you're fucking pathetic.
Yeah, or when it's vice versa, and you attack, like if you're playing paper and they're playing rock, then it's like that was phenomenal, or something like that.
That was a good hit.
Yeah,
the game reminded me a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah, like traditional Pokemon. Yeah. Even the battles, like just the way that everything is set up.
Yep. It wasn't a bad game. It's just I thought it was hard.
Yeah, because after. So I started the game. You win like your first battle, which everybody goes against, and then in my quest to get like my next badge to battle a council member. I must have died like 5 or 6 times.
Really?
And because there's no way to like get back into a town to heal your Mortys.
Yeah, I know. I think you go from the town to the council member.
Well, no, like
I could be wrong.
In order to go after your next badge, you have to go to the portal. Yeah. But once you're in that portal, like there's no way to like heal or get back to town unless you die. Which is funny because when you die, it shows a little video clip of what is it, Bird person of like him coming down and saying,
Phoenix person.
Yeah, coming down and saying, I've got you, or whatever, and then he takes you back to town. In which case, you have to start all back over, for the next stage, because when you hit the portal, it just takes you to a random area.
Yeah, and then I always once I die, I'm like, I want to go back to that same stage I was at.
And you never do.
Yeah, and then you run into different types of Mortys, and you're like, fuck, I wanted that. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Fuck, the Cronenberg Morty. I ran into that one, and I wanted to get it, but I kept losing.
Yeah,
he kept beating me, and I couldn't go back to that one.
And the thing is, like, I think probably one of the biggest things I don't like, one, is to get more Mortys, you have to use the gacha machine, which you only get from getting summon tickets and blah, blah, blah.
I still haven't figured that out. Wait.
Okay, so there's 2 ways to get Mortys. One is with a mind control chip, which they give you one at the start of the game. Yeah, aka Pokeball. And they show you how to use it. But
really?
Yeah,
so
but
you
with
need these mind control chips.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like how there's like random Mortys going through, and like when you get close, it spooks them. They run around until they get tired, and then you can fight them.
Mm-hmm. Once you fight them, what happens?
Nothing. Unless you have a mind control chip, nothing. You fight
They
them,
just die.
you beat them, they die.
Not die, but they're
They're stunned.
yeah. Or, what is it?
I think it says stunned.
I don't think it's stunned.
I don't know.
I don't know, but they're just there with little stars above their
Yeah.
heads.
And then you have to get like I said, these mind control chips with with as much as I've played so far, I have yet to encounter any more of them. So the only other way that I've gotten more Mortys is I think when you fight and defeat the first council member, he gives you 5 tickets. And then you can go to your little gacha machine and summon.
So is that what happened? Is that how I got more?
Yeah,
Mortys? I did get some.
Yeah,
but I
it's
just
through
haven't
that.
figured it out.
So getting more Mortys is a really big fucking pain in the ass in this game.
Yeah.
Which sucks because I'm that kind of guy like, oh, let me go out and get like 50 Pokeballs and just catch everything I come across. It's not like that in this game. So that was a little disappointing. It still is, because I'd like having multiple.
And I think an easier way to get Mortys is to of course put in money.
Yeah.
And I think that's what they try to do to get you to spend your money, because Rick and Morty is a big, huge fan base.
Yeah, but still, like,
the fact
that you can't get more Mortys without either fighting a council member or spending real money, like that's a really big wall to overcome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think?
So, again, this game, I didn't play it a lot. It was good. It's funny, I'm a big fan of Rick and Morty. By the way, congratulations to Rick and Morty on their Emmy win for Outstanding Animated Program.
I didn't even know about that.
They won the Emmy.
Really?
Nice.
Yeah. I thought I saw something like that on Facebook.
Justin Roiland tweeted it out. But that's awesome. It's now an Emmy award-winning show.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, really cool.
I know that they just put out the trailer for season 4.
Did they?
They did.
I have not seen that. I need to see that.
But it's a completely different art style, and nobody knows if that's what they're going to go with, or if it's just one of those things where
where they're just
they go into a portal and the portal is done in this certain animation.
I hope it's not stupid.
it's weird. It's really weird.
If it's like the whole way that Cartoon Network is going.
No. It's not like that. It's I want to say like a very almost 80s drawing style.
Okay.
I don't know. Let
me see. If
I'm not a fan. I am not a fan.
I have a tablet right in front of me.
Yeah. So just do was it season 4 trailer?
I haven't seen it either, honestly.
Really?
Okay. I see what you mean. Is it something like this?
Okay. That's the start of it. But if you click on it and watch it, then it'll actually go into it. But yeah, it's really weird. I personally wasn't a huge fan.
Well, I'm pretty sure they're just playing. They're just fucking around.
Hopefully,
I'm pretty sure. They're just
hopefully,
is this what you mean?
Yes.
Oh yeah, they're just fucking around.
Yeah. Let me see. No. Yeah, they're just fucking around.
I saw this.
I've seen some of the comedy shit they do for advertising.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just funny stuff. They're still gonna go back to the same stuff. There's another preview like that for one of the earlier seasons. Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh,
and
okay.
it's not the exact same thing, but it's just you're like, hey, why is the style changed? And it's just the way they're doing it for the
to fuck with people.
Yeah.
And they just love exploring shit like that, being out there. And shit.
Yeah.
Going back to the game. I got this game and I had it just because I'm a big huge fan of Rick and Morty, but to be honest, the other day I had deleted it before what was it, Randall had suggested that we got it. I actually just recently deleted it, and the reason being is I didn't play it. It was kind of
So then when you found out that we were going to play it, you were like, well, shit, I just fucking did this.
Yeah. Good thing is I still had my account logged into it.
Oh,
so
that's good.
I was able to...
So you didn't have to start all over.
Yeah, I only had one other Morty, and he was the shittiest Morty, I guess you can say, because he was all ragged and torn up, and he was fucking. I can't remember his name, but he looked like he was in need of some help.
Nice. I find myself like laughing at some of the ones like homeless Morty. I fought one earlier. It was Morty.
Scruffy Morty. That's the
okay. Yeah. And it was Morty, but it was a female, and not like Morty dressed up. Like it was a
Morty.
female. And it was like seductive Morty or something like that. It was weird.
And then Morty as a plant. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
Was weird.
There's another one. I don't remember his name, but it's Morty's head and then just like an arm coming off of it, and like that's it. And every time I fight him, it's like, how is this motherfucker even hitting me without falling over?
I only got 2 Mortys because this game was hard.
Yeah, because it's the one you start like you start with
off
Morty,
with your Morty,
and then the one that you get through the mind control chip, aka Pokemon.
Do you have to choose that one? Like, do you always have to start off with that one, dude?
I think so.
Oh, the Cronenberg Morty was nasty. Seeing it up close.
Which one is that?
But I don't think they called it the Cronenberg Morty. I know they call it something else.
The one that looks all weird and mutated, like a big blob.
There's a lot of them in there like that.
Yeah, but one of them is a Cronenberg Morty. I got the Chef Morty. I got the Easter egg one. Did you get that one?
No. No, I got pre-Atlantis Morty, Atlantis Morty, Orange Shirt Morty, and
I can't. Santa Morty.
I saw Blue Shirt Morty.
Nice. Honestly, my
Old Morty. Have you seen that one yet?
Yeah. I fought against one of those earlier. Other than like my standard regular Morty, the Atlantis ones have got to be my favorite because their attack hits multiple times.
Really?
Yeah. So like on average, it'll hit like between 2 and 4 times, and sometimes it does a lot of fucking damage.
I'm glad there's room for upgrading. Because, I've noticed that once they level up, they kind of get a new move.
Yeah.
And then I noticed that you can also switch the moves. Did you see that?
No, I
haven't
haven't
played
that
with that yet.
No.
I know that there's a place you can go, and I remember at the beginning when I only had the 2 that I couldn't enter the place because I wasn't experienced enough. Mm-hmm. But after I got a couple more Mortys, and I bought and beat I think the first boss or the first. What is it called? The first council, right?
The council.
I was able to access that place, and they like you can switch out the moves and stuff.
Oh, that's about because I know what you're talking about. I went there like right after I started the game. Like I explored everything, and it was like, oh, you don't have access to this yet or something, and I just haven't gone back. So like every time I go back to town, I heal. I go to is it Salesman Rick?
Yeah.
The one where I can get the items from, and then I usually go straight to the portal.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with my items.
Well, you have 2 different menu items. Like one of them is the first one that comes up where it has like your potions, your revives, which they're called something else. And then another one that gives you 50% of your your AP back. And then if you scroll down, there's another one, and all those items on your second menu are the ones you need for recipes, which I still haven't unlocked yet, so I don't know how far that goes.
Yeah, I don't know where the recipes are going yet.
Yeah. But that's cool. I'm going to have to check that out. But
Sorry, that was my fault. Because I know you guys heard that vibrating.
Oh, yeah.
So it's pretty cool. There's over 300 Mortys you guys can get on this.
Jesus.
They name up a few in the thing. You can train and combine your Mortys to level them up, watch them grow.
You can combine
them.
Yeah, combine your Mortys.
Is it like, what do you do with Pokemon?
No. Pokemons, Jesus Christ.
Pokemans.
You're going to give me an aneurysm.
What do you do with
Pocket
them?
Mans.
Pocket monsters.
Pocket monsters.
That's what they were called in Japan.
Man.
No, like there's a lot of mobile games
They
where
evolve, right?
No,
what is it called?
because
what they do is
they grind them up and then they
pretty much. It's like you pick one. It's like, okay, I want this one to get stronger, and then you have like however many. It's like, oh, I don't really want these, so you quote unquote sacrifice them, and it makes another one stronger. It's a formula that's in a lot of mobile games. So.
It's a bit creepy. But
so you crush up your Mortys, right?
So you crush up your Mortys and you make Morty soup.
And then the Morty you want stronger has to drink it.
The Morty you want stronger, you has to drink the Morty soup.
Oh, that's grody.
I hit my elbow. Yeah, no, I mean, I didn't play it. I probably won't continue to play it,
No,
but it's
I
a
think-
pretty cool game.
I think I think I am gonna continue playing it, mainly because I am a fan and I deleted it. But you know, maybe because I
this.
got more Mortys, that's gonna inspire me to continue.
Honestly, like part of me wants to say, okay, I've played it, I'm done
or
with it.
motivate me, I should say.
But on the other hand, it's one of those things where it's like I've played it, now I kind of want to see where it goes. So I haven't quite decided on how far I'm going to take this yet.
No, I see what you mean, but
It was a good recommendation though. Like I honestly I didn't even know that this game was out there.
no.
Nuh-uh.
I mean,
like
I knew
said-
Rick and Morty have to do something.
No, I had it, and I deleted it mainly because I didn't find myself playing it as often as I wanted
Sorry
to.
guys, this rapper is a lot louder than I thought.
But you know, mainly because I've never played a game like that.
Yeah.
I didn't really know how to play, but you know, being forced, I guess you can say, to
Wow. That's how serious we take our job, guys.
yes, to play and to give it my all. I actually really enjoyed it.
I mean, I can definitely see the niche that this would take part in. Like I said, if you're a big fan of traditional Pokemon, I fucking saw that shit. So if you hear weird noises in the background, we got our hands on a sound pad, which we plan on incorporating. And Mr. Perp over here, our AV guy, is in the process of syncing and seeing what this thing can really do. So, like I said, if you hear a really random noise,
That's what it is.
it is completely unplanned. So, you play like a woman screaming out of nowhere or some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't even think we got into the fact that we got a new mic.
Yes.
We're gonna get into that later, or did you still want to talk about the game? I know that we were like in this
Well, I mean,
momentum.
we can go and talk about the game, and then we'll throw the mic in there.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah, we'll talk about the mic later. Just FYI.
That's why we
mic.
sound a lot better.
Yeah, and that was given to us by a listener, which happens to be, I don't even know what the fuck to call you anymore.
Our brother? Hers brother?
No, him.
Oh, why?
Because there's Brandon, and then there's Savant, and then there's
Graven.
and then what's your gamer tag?
Mortimer Smith. I think that was gonna be the
Mortimer
easiest one.
Smith is the best one I think
Yeah,
out.
I came up with that one when I first created my.
And it's just Mortimer Smith.
It's just Mortimer
There's no
Smith.
numbers, no nothing. That's dope. That's dope that you got that.
So
That's Morty's full name. I think there's a
No, I don't know. I just made that up. I
Oh,
think
yeah,
Really?
Oh,
I could-
I think
I don't know.
Morty's last name. No, it is Smith. Morty's,
it is
yeah,
Smith.
because Rick's last name is Sanchez, but Morty's
That's
name is
right.
Mortimer Smith
because
I didn't know
Jerry's-
that.
because of Jerry. Jerry's dad. Jerry's the dad.
Jerry.
I didn't know that.
Jerry's got papa.
Oh man.
So I guess we're gonna start calling you Mortimer.
Yeah, you can call him Mortimer. Yeah.
I can't make that stop. I got a little.
So let's see. Morty's full name.
Yeah, I think it's Mortimer Smith. Mortimer something Smith.
There has to be a middle name in there. There
Yeah.
has to be.
Man, all I need is an adapter to turn this for the podcast listeners.
It's just
this
Morty Smith, I think.
into a lightning port.
Yeah.
That's all we need, and we can connect this bad boy. Right now, it's just doing it off the iPad.
I think we just.
Oh, nice. Like the Bluetooth or?
Well, no, not even Bluetooth. Like right now, the noises are coming out from this soundboard right here. This
Oh, so-
isn't being used at all.
Okay, so a digital sound.
Yeah, it's pretty much a digital soundboard.
That's still pretty
That's
cool.
that boogie sound that you guys are hearing now.
God damn.
Oh man, good times! I can't wait to make this work a lot better.
You're like glowing over here. Like
Yeah, this is
I don't
fun.
think I've ever seen you smile this fucking big.
Because I've always wanted to. I've been telling you guys we need sound effects on
Yeah.
this quiet ass podcast for whenever we have these silent moments.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually kind of terrified.
Yeah, no, this is
Jesus.
gonna be good times.
Like I'm actually kind of terrified now that
Where
you have a
up?
soundboard.
Yeah. No, I
I'm
don't think we need to be terrified. I
all-
can't wait to like make it our soundboard.
Yeah.
And I can put like game, like sound effects. I can see if I can pull the sound effects off our games.
Yeah.
This is all shop talk. We probably shouldn't talk about this
Probably.
on the podcast.
Probably.
I'm sure they don't want to know, but this is going to be fun. Good job. Thank you to our listener and also one of our host brothers. He was actually the guest. What, last week? Was it
Yeah,
last week?
last
Last
week.
week's guest.
Christian, what was it? Scarlet Speed or
Scarlet Speedster. This is really bad.
We're gonna.
We'll plug his name in the
Towards the
comments
end.
or
Towards the
something.
end. No, we'll do it towards the end.
You'll find it.
Yes.
All right. Cool.
You say, why don't you find it now?
No, that's what I'm saying. We'll do it towards the end.
Okay. And I mean that's a good segue. So, like Mortimer, I can't say that with a straight face.
It's gonna be funny.
Yeah, but like he mentioned, we do have a new mic, and that is actually due to Scarlett as well. He's got this mic that he more or less donated to us. So a huge thank you to you for that and for the soundboard.
We really appreciate it. At least until we upgrade.
Yeah.
You know, but this is a big upgrade to what we had before.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, which is pretty much all of you, our show is recorded solely on my iPhone. That's it. We had no mic, we had no sound equipment, no nothing. So we were given the mic, and we've played around with it, doing sound tests and checks and equalizing and stuff like that, and it is just ridiculous. Like,
Oh, this is gonna be good times.
it is ridiculous. Like the difference in sound quality. It picks up our voices a lot better.
That big thumping you heard earlier was the bunny rabbit.
Yeah. We have a rabbit named Master Muncher. My wife named him. So if you hear a random thump or something, then that's him.
Yeah, and we have to say this because now for sure you're gonna hear it.
Yeah. We actually found out that we have to really pick and choose what goes on in the background when we are recording, because we found out that this mic actually picks up the fan that is in our living room, which is
on the other side of the room. It's pretty far. Well, I mean, it's far from the mic. Yeah, for
well,
sure.
like a good 10 or 12 feet.
Yeah, for sure.
Give or take, and it still picks up like the humming from it. So that's it's honestly really fucking cool. But at the same time, when you're recording and there's a hum in the background,
Yeah. Definitely.
it's different. Okay, so we do have the name. Christian Flores.
That's my little brother.
yeah, that is. God damn it!
Oh, and then he
Mortimer's-
also streams on Twitch a lot. I can pull that up
Yeah,
quick.
it's Scar Speed 219.
Scar Speed or Scarlet Speed.
It's Scar,
Speed.
but I'm pretty sure that's short for Scarlet.
Yeah.
Because his favorite superhero is the Flash. Yeah, and it's Scar Speed 219 on Twitch. He has a lot of followers and a lot of views. Guys, check him out on there.
Yeah, definitely.
Actually, I think he does have some of the other game that we're gonna do tonight.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, he
Okay.
does. And then he has a bunch of. I'm looking through his videos right now. He has a bunch of Fortnite saved.
I forgot that he was a fan of both of those.
Some
games.
Rainbow Six. It looks like Fortnite and Rainbow Six right now is what he has streaming on
And
there.
then he should have Brawlhalla.
He doesn't have any streaming right now, but he does play Brawlhalla a lot,
Yeah.
which is another segue into the other game that we're going to discuss.
Yes.
But before we get there, should we rate Morty now? The Mortys?
Yeah.
The Mortimers?
I think
Otherwise,
I
we're
think
just going to
we-
keep trying to jump back to it and get further and further from it. So
Yeah.
I think we talked enough about it. You know,
a good-
again, there are about 300 different
300 Mortys. Like,
different Mortys. You know,
holy
and
shit.
I wonder how it is for everybody else. Like, is it the same type of Mortys that we're facing? You know what I mean? Like,
Well, it looks like it could pretty much be anybody can get whatever Mortys, and then as you
Yeah.
get better Mortys, you're going to defeat or come across
and
better
then
Mortys.
we can multiplayer. We haven't even gotten into that.
yeah,
Yes.
I didn't do the multiplayer. All I did was the campaign.
Yeah, I worked on the campaign. I wanted to get into the multiplayer one, but I figured you need other people around you.
Yeah.
Or at least willing to play. But
I think like we're gonna have to check that out to see like how the multiplayer works. Like, is it like you have to be within a certain distance? Like, does it travel through IR? Does it travel through
I can
wireless
only
network?
imagine it works like kind of like any other Pokemon's game.
God damn it, man!
Pocket monsters.
You hit me in the heart here.
Pokemons.
I'm gonna fucking slap you, I swear to God. Yeah, but we're definitely gonna have to play around with that. But the campaign, so far, it's fun. It is hard. So
She
if
said.
Jesus, here we go.
Did
So, hopefully. Fucking bongos in the back. Yeah, so for those of you guys that do decide to download it, it is free to play. There are pay windows, but for the most part, you can play the game without any kind of interruptions. Just keep in mind, if you die a lot, don't be surprised. Don't get frustrated. Just keep on trucking. And eventually you get to the point, like in any Pokemon game, where your Mortys, they do level up, even if they die. And you start finding a more evened out battlefield than when you initially start. But, I don't know. What would you guys rate this game?
Okay, you first. What's
No,
up?
go ahead.
No, you first, because I was gonna rate it.
No, that's fine.
It's a fun game. It does remind me a lot of the Pokemon Monster games from our past when we were youth. And other than that, I mean, I feel like Rick and Morty hopefully comes out with something else.
Well, I mean, they were working on the VR, which
VR
wasn't
stuff.
half bad. Definitely, just for a VR game, it's really well done.
Yeah.
I feel like they have a very
Steady.
like they have a lot to go, a lot more to come.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure a better game will be thought of instead of something what I feel like is ripping off the what is it? What would you call
The
it?
fan base?
The structure? No, like it's pretty much they took a game that was already made, a skeleton of a
Oh,
game,
okay.
and then just put all the Rick and Morty stuff
Well,
on top of it.
yeah.
what I'm hoping is that they're not doing that and kind of like ripping off the fan base too.
Yeah.
No, I
Because
definitely don't think that.
being a Rick and
No,
Morty fan,
I'm pretty sure they just did it quick. They
No.
were like, let's bust out a game.
No, but-
How can the game be?
No, but you know what I mean. Like being a Rick and Morty fan, like I personally would buy anything really.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty. Like,
where they're just like taking advantage of the fans.
Yeah, like I like the Rick and Morty Monopoly. That one's unique. That one's awesome. But I haven't tried any of the other Rick and Morty games because I haven't been drawn to them. I feel like those ones personally are.
And then, I mean, the VR was unique to Rick and Morty. There wasn't pretty much like taking from anything else. It's just that this game is extremely similar to the Pokemon's monsters.
Yeah. I was really surprised though. Like, I don't know if you noticed it on yours because you were on iOS. But whenever I did a search for Rick and Morty, because that's what I did. Like, I didn't go straight to Pocket Mortys. I was really surprised at like the lack of Rick and Morty games.
Oh yeah,
I mean Jerry's
that's what I'm
game's
saying.
on there.
Like
that one's pretty fun.
the bubble game, the balloon game.
I'm just kidding. No, I think that was just to make fun of Jerry.
Yeah,
they do a lot of that kind of stuff, which is really cool. They kind of like have they do something like break the fourth wall. They do that.
Yeah,
which is really really awesome. I love shows that characters that do.
Yeah, but no, like I was really surprised because I honestly I expected to do a search for Rick and Morty and find at least 3 different games.
Well, there's a bunch of soundboards. There's a bunch of
but I mean like actual games. Yeah. Like I think that there was just Pocket Mortys, and I was really really surprised by that. But
I think if there was a Adult Swim like sponsored soundboard, I think I'd purchase that.
Yeah,
yeah, because the other ones, they're kind of put together by some other person.
Yeah,
it's not, they might
somebody
be
with usually a very twisted sense of humor.
Yeah. But
I might do that. I might do a search for Adult Swim and see.
Actually, I
what
did
pops
do
up.
a search for Adult Swim because when you're in the actual game, it'll take you to like what else is this game made?
Mm-hmm.
Damn it, I had it in here. See,
usually it's at the bottom.
That's what she said. Oh, there it is.
Jesus.
I mean, I don't watch a lot of Adult Swim, so I don't know a lot of these. Like, oh, well, no, that's what I do. Hell yeah. I don't know if you guys remember playing Amateur Surgeon. Do you guys ever play that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to not talk too much about this, so maybe it'll be a game next time. But because it's free. It's a good game. Right now they're on Amateur Surgeon 4. But pretty much what you're doing, like way in the beginning in Amateur Surgeon 1 was you were a doctor who was out on his luck. He was just
Doctor
bad.
Who?
Doctor Who. And you were you were just down on your luck, and then you run into an alley where some guy asks you to do some surgery real quick, like super ghetto style.
Wow.
And you become an amateur surgeon, and you start performing surgery using tongs and cutting people open and using a lighter to close them back up.
A fucking butter knife and
shit. Butter knife. There's a pizza cutter. You use scissors. There's a chainsaw that you use to cut through bones. That's pretty much all I'm gonna say because
none
this
of
game
that
is
can
dope.
be good.
So,
none of that can be good.
And then on the fourth one,
that's an Adult Swim game, so we'll probably see what's up with that. I've heard a lot about that Robot Unicorns game. They're also on number 4 on that one.
I've seen that one a lot.
Robot Unicorns Attack or some bullshit like that. Zombie Apocalypse is on there.
Brony,
I don't know.
You're a brony, right?
No, I'm not.
But so I mean, there's a bunch of apps and games. I've never played any of them. Not even gonna lie. But yeah, there's that Rick and Morty Jerry's game, Robot Unicorn Attack Heavy Metal Edition.
Oh my.
Yeah, so check that out. But there's a lot of free games, and then towards the end you can get to 4 or 5 bot game where you have to pay. But I mean, I like Adult Swim. That amateur surgeon game looks pretty dope. Might get back into that.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna play that just to see what the fuck it is.
I think we should make it one of the next games, so I don't think we should totally play it now.
But going back to Rick and Morty, I just want to talk real quick, just a little bit about the upcoming season.
Okay.
I was gonna say, you don't have to get all fucking seductive in the mic and shit.
I'm super excited. I'm hoping that it's coming out sooner. They say as soon as it's 2019, right?
2019, yes.
Was it spring 2019?
Something like that.
I hope so. I really hope so.
Is it?
Yeah, it is definitely 2019.
But spring? Is it spring?
I'm not sure if it's the spring of 2019. We should have had this ready, but we don't. So what were we going to say about the show, though?
No, I just wonder where they're going. Where do you think they're going to be taking it? I know that this coming up season is going to be hardcore because, just like we talked about.
Honestly, I think this new season is going to be fucked up.
Yeah, no, but I feel like they're going to follow the style where one season is super good. Well, one season's, building up, and then the second season
is more answers.
Is more answers, but more drama. I like drama. I like a little bit of what's going to happen next, but I feel since the way they ended this past season, they said it was going to be a lot like season 1. I think it's going to be a lot like season 2. I don't know.
I know that season 1 was really good because for a long time, and you guys are probably going to think that this is blasphemous or whatever, but before probably this last year, I had never seen Rick and Morty. Never seen it, heard about it, but never watched it. And finally one day I was like, you know what? I want to see what all this is about because here in El Paso we had the Rick and Morty bus come through.
Oh yeah, it went crazy.
And
I wasn't a fan at that point. I completely missed it, and I became a fan maybe 2 weeks later.
Well, see, my wife is the one that was like, holy shit, the bus is coming through, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck any of this means. So that was pretty much my drive to watch all of it, and I binge watched all 3 seasons, and I'm definitely a fan. That show is right up my alley. It's so messed up. The sarcasm is there, the comedy is there. It's just a lot of fun to watch. Yeah. So I'm really excited for season 4. 4, 5, and 6?
They say 7 more seasons.
7 more seasons.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you guys are right with the whole they're just gonna. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a season where they're just let's fuck every episode up. Let's just have fun with it.
Well, because one video that I was watching was saying that season 4 is going to have 100 episodes. I thought that they were just saying,
what?
Yeah. I thought it was just, we're giving you 100 episodes based on the next couple of seasons, but no.
What?
Yeah, the video said episode 4 or
I
season
thought it was
4.
7 seasons, 10 episodes each.
See, I don't know. So I'm really curious now.
Yeah.
Because some sources say 100 episodes spanned over X number of seasons, but the video that I watched the other day said season 4 is going to have 100 episodes. It's a big fucking season.
Well, what are their normal seasons like? I know that I know Rick and Morty's normal seasons are I think it was 10 episodes and 9 episodes, or 11 episodes and then 10 episodes, 10 episodes, 10 episodes.
I'm not sure,
But
honestly.
But what are Adult Swim's normal seasons like? Are they 100 episode based? Is that what it is? Is that how Naruto is? Like I can imagine something that like that.
I'm actually checking right now because I've got it on my hard drive.
What, that video?
No, the first 3 seasons.
The first 3 seasons, yeah. But I'm pretty sure it's 11, 10, 10, 10.
It sounds
11,
about
10,
right.
10, I mean.
Because the episodes are, what, like 45 minutes long, give or take?
No, I think they're shorter.
Are they?
I'm pretty sure. I wish they were longer. Like I wish a lot of things were longer. But
Phrasing.
No, but going back to the game, it was really fun. I personally will rate it. Are we gonna rate it? Are you guys ready to rate it?
I'm done. What's the rating? What are we doing?
Yeah, so it's 11, 10, 10.
11, 10, 10.
But no,
10, 10 was the day I don't know. I totally dropped that bit.
I thought you had something epic there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's the day I dropped the bit.
That would be today. I don't know, so what would you guys rate this?
Good game. I like the quality of it, and of course the sound effects, like you guys said, were pretty awesome. I'm gonna do an 8. Solid 8.
Solid 8.
Wow. No, personally, because I'm a fan, I'm trying not to be biased.
Trying it by the sound of it failing.
So I'm gonna, like I said, continue playing it. See where it goes, and I'm gonna give it a 6.
A 6.
A 6, mainly because the storyline's probably not progressing as fast as I want it to.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess that's on me because I need to
play more.
Yeah, play more and upgrade my Mortys and fucking dig in deep, I guess you can say.
You were loving that soundboard.
I'm figuring it out, guys. I'm figuring it out. It's pretty cool. And then?
So
what are you gonna
you said what, a 6?
A 6.
And you gave it an 8.
An 8.
Yeah. I think you're being biased.
No, I like the game. It right out of the gate, it reminded me of classic Pokemon, which I'm a huge fan of Pokemon. So that was shocking, but at the same time, kind of like comfortable. The idea of combating Mortys was pretty comical. I still giggle at some of those.
And the slap, I wish they would change up the slaps a little bit, maybe.
Yeah. So I mean, those were pretty funny. But again, it came out in what,
2016?
Yeah, 2016.
Mm-hmm.
So that was definitely fun. But I mean, the difficulty on the game, holy shit. So it did take a little getting used to, like, getting my bearings. But once I did, then the game is definitely enjoyable. Finding out what you can and can't do. At different stages, like, the first time I summoned, well, the only time I've summoned so far, is when I got the skin for Pickle Rick.
Mm-hmm.
It's like going in and making my Rick look like Pickle Rick. I think I've got.
You were able to do that?
Yeah. If you go to, I want to say,
walking around with Pickle Rick.
Yeah, like I'm walking around as Pickle Rick. But like I've got Pickle Rick unlocked. I have, like Hot Rod Rick, where like he has his hair like slicked up. I've got like 2 or 3 of them unlocked already.
Mm-hmm.
So those are really cool. Like you can make your Rick your Rick.
I'm cool, Rick.
Right. So I mean, those are really cool. The battles, I guess, in the field, for some reason, have been a lot harder than the boss fights.
Yeah,
which is really surprising.
But I think it's just because there's so many.
Probably.
Yeah, and there's when you fight the boss, you're already I feel like upgraded, or
I can see that.
All your
I can
Mortys
see
are
that.
like
leveled
healed.
up. Yeah,
and leveled up at that point too.
Yeah.
So you're able to fight the boss with ease. But when you're getting to that stage, it's kind of like,
yeah.
Oh, well, shit out of luck if you don't have fucking
potions,
heal serum and shit. Or health
I
serum?
don't know. All in all, I would have to give the game like a solid 8. It's made super well. The animation is really good. You know, the authentic voiceovers is a lot of fun to hear, especially Rick talking shit whenever you beat an enemy's Morty. Those are always really funny.
What was it? I can't remember.
Like one of my favorite ones is
Get out of here with your weak ass.
exactly,
Mortys and
yes.
shit.
Yeah. Or like whenever you're in a battle and like your opponent has multiple and you're like you beat one of theirs, they're like, hey, you're fighting real good. It's making me look good. It's like, what the fuck says that shit? But no, like I
Dub dub.
well, yeah, whenever you die. So like all that stuff is really cool. It definitely adds its own flair and little special twist to it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would definitely give this a solid 8.
Yeah, like you said, considering it being in 2016 or being made in 2016, with it probably barely coming out, is that when the first season came out or something like that?
The show?
Probably the second season.
I don't know
Maybe.
actually. I don't know.
But it's a fairly new show. They're gonna go a long way with the show.
Well, and that's
the
it,
fan base is there.
Oh yeah.
So
And that's it. The game came out in 2016. It's 2018, and the game still looks as good as it does. Like
it runs and it's upgrading and
yeah.
There's new updates and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like they're
December
still working on it.
2013, guys.
is when the show came out.
Yeah.
2013.
Oh wow. 3 years after the show release.
Mhm.
That's interesting.
Are
That's
you
really
sure?
interesting.
The show premiered December 2013, and the third season concluded October 2017.
Why did it take so long?
It always takes long.
What the fuck, man?
It's
Maybe
always
it's just
taken
because
long.
I'm such a brand new.
Yeah, because you started watching it
and I
when
binge
season
watched
3 was
it.
already out.
Yeah.
No, no.
We were waiting for season 3.
No. So I watched season 1 and 2 back to back, several times, like a good 10 times I can say. So I know that season inside and out.
Keeps
But-
them safe.
But
That scene is so fucked up. Oh my god.
wait, which one?
Keep Summer safe.
Oh, that one. No, is that one in season? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's season 2.
You all have loved ones. They can all be taken away.
I when I first watched it, I was binge watching. I didn't know season 3 was already out, so I knew that there was this huge long wait for this new season, but I thought it was season 3. I didn't know season 3 was already playing. So I looked for that shit and found it someplace, and
Someplace.
and I was able to watch it all, and
you were
cried
having
a
way
little
too much
bit
fun with
because
that.
I'm gonna have to wait a whole year.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
It's not even that. It's more like 2.
almost. Yeah.
No, it's about a year. They said late 2019.
So we've been waiting since 2017.
I know.
It's like Game of
But
Thrones.
I've been waiting for
It's like Game of Thrones, which is almost here too.
So overall,
Yeah.
we would rate this game 7.5.
Yeah.
Since I rated it
7.5
a
is a
6,
good rating.
you guys rated it an 8.
Yeah. A solid 7.5.
7.5.
Yeah.
7 and 1/2.
7.15.
No.
Oh,
That's not.
I think you've got that one backwards, my man.
yeah. All right. So, what is the next topic on the
So
agenda?
the next one, because we did already, give shout outs for the mic. Randall, thank you again for recommending the game.
Man,
I
I can always talk about Rick and Morty. So.
trust me, that's true. And we're probably going to do this again at some point. See if we get some more hits. But the fact that Randall, you did step up and you did recommend something is really, really cool of you. So thank you for that. I think our next one.
Is there applause?
I don't have that set up yet, but I'm gonna do that. Here, for now, we can give him some.
Can we
some-
record ourselves applying? Is there a way we can do that? Can we record a sound?
Not at the moment.
He's
no.
Your weak ass tablet can't do that. or what?
he's just addicted to bongos.
So we'll have that recorded for next podcast.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
have this all set up. This is just fun times.
Yeah. So our next topic is going to be our second game.
Before we bring up the second game, I want to talk about. We have to bring it up at least a little bit, even if it's not a free game. Spider-Man came out.
Oh, the new one. Yeah.
Yeah. So for you Xbox peeps that aren't going to be able to play this, someone tweeted out, and I think it was really, really very well tweeted. So I'm going to read that out real quick.
Well, who did the tweet?
Well, it's because his name's Steve Zaragoza of the Valley Folk. He's one of my favorite YouTubers / podcasters / comedians. So he tweeted, for those not able to play the Spider-Man PS4 game, I'll summarize it for you. You take control of 23-year-old's friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. You get to relentlessly beat the absolute living shit out of criminals. Have you ever wanted to take control of Spider-Man, swing around a beautifully rendered New York City, and straight up just murder bad guys? You can do that on Spider-Man on PS4, featuring wisecracks while you launch a man off of a building to his death. So I think
Damn.
if you don't have a PS4, I think that alone should make you want to get that just to play Spider-Man.
The game looks amazing.
The game is beautiful.
Because it's already gotten a bunch of awards.
Oh yeah.
Every place that's rated I think the lowest one I've seen is like, god damn it, is like an 8.75, and everything has been higher than
Yeah,
that.
higher than that.
Like it looks absolutely
It's
phenomenal.
great. It's really cool. And I mean, it's just it was only going to get better from the first games that we were seeing.
Yeah.
We went over the
history,
of Spider-Man this past week. You know, especially since this new game it's already released.
Yeah,
Today?
Today.
Was it?
I think it was today.
No, I think it was last week.
I think it's been out.
No worries.
I think it's been out for like a little bit of time, but it's been out. I think since like Friday, maybe.
No, because it came out on Tuesday.
Oh, it came out on
Yep.
Tuesday. This guy knows.
All games,
September
music, and movie are released on
It came out on Friday, guys.
Friday.
September 7th.
Really?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's weird that they broke the mold on that one. Because usually media is released on Tuesdays.
Yeah, no, September 7th, 2018. If pre-ordered.
But
Interesting.
going back to the history, I personally started out with the, I guess, 2002 version of Spider-Man, the movie version.
Okay, yeah.
You came with the Xbox, it was on there, and with the original Xbox, not the Xbox 360 or numero uno,
Xbox One.
Juan.
Fine.
No, it was for the regular Xbox, and it was pretty fun. I feel like are they gonna bring a lot of that stuff back? Is that what they?
Well,
do?
I mean, I haven't played it from the gameplay that I've been watching. It's just pretty much you have, like, think of it as it looks like a GTA type deal.
Uh-huh.
You just run around. There's missions everywhere. You pretty much have the freedom to beat everybody's ass to death.
I know there was a little bit of like X-ray, but I wouldn't call it X-ray.
Oh yeah, I did see that
style.
Really?
Yes, like when you like pull in a criminal
or a bad guy.
Yeah, a bad guy with your web, and you can like bring him towards your knee and fucking knee him in the face.
Yeah, no, like
and like it's all slow motion and like
they didn't hold back on
and like all
you're
up
kicking
close.
ass.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, and then the skins that you get to wear, the Spidey suits that you have, they're all awesome, man. And then the Iron Spider's in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Sorry. Nah, everybody's already seen it. There's way too many YouTube videos out there.
Oh, I'm sure.
For a true gamer, you should have known that shit.
Yeah, no, and honestly, like, we've had it all weekend. It's been out since Friday. I'm pretty sure every gamer that streams has already bought it.
And by the time this comes
sure.
out Tuesday,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
yeah.
That's crazy.
But yeah, I grew up with that one. But the best one I've played so far of Spider-Man was the Ultimate Spider-Man, and that shit was really fun because you could play as Spider-Man Peter Parker, and then the Venom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like you can choose whichever story you want to play as, and you go along with that story, and you can switch as you go out throughout the game. But you're Spider-Man. You start off as Spider-Man. You fight Eddie Brock as the Venom.
Oh, so it is Eddie Brock.
Yeah.
Oh, badass.
And the cool thing is that it's also like comic style based. So
Yeah.
like literally you're going from one comic book page to the other as you're moving through the story.
That's
That's cool.
So yeah, it was really fun for me to play. It was kind of like GTA style too, I guess, but for its time. You were on the ground, you're actually swinging from trees and
it's not the other ones where
it's not like where you're swinging from nothing.
Yeah.
But
a bunch of well-placed helicopters.
I thought that's what the explanation for that game was.
I think so.
Yeah, but they didn't have any explanation for the first Spider-Man movie game.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
And then this one is I don't think it's even gonna follow the movie or like anything.
Well, I hope not. I
think
mean, I hope they go.
Apparently, the jokes though, because it's not the same writer that did Homecoming, and it's not the same writer that wrote Tom Holland's lines. Apparently, his wisecracks aren't as funny.
Really?
Yeah. But I mean, they're funny, but it's more comic booky.
The Ultimate
I can
Spider-Man
see
was
that.
really fun, and then it was comic booky. So you got a lot of his little remarks and stuff.
Nice.
Really cool.
That's badass.
Yeah. Good game. So what is our actual next game?
Our next one is Brawlhalla. I noticed that we started off as a show that does free console games, and then we slowly migrated to free mobile games. So we're trying to get back to, if not doing both of them each show, definitely going back to more console-based games. So, personally, I've been playing Brawlhalla since almost a year now.
Has it been out that long?
What is it about?
It came out November 3rd of 2015.
Cool.
So it's
Been up for
it's got some age. It did start off on PC, with Stream and all that, or Steam, excuse me. It is categorized as a fighting game developed by Blue Mammoth, Zyviant, I think that's how you say that, and Ubisoft. Ubisoft is actually a new addition. Blue Mammoth just got bought out by Ubisoft, so that's really, really cool for them. Congratulations to them on a huge upgrade.
Congratulations.
Platforms is currently PS4 and Steam, both for Mac and Windows. But they have confirmed pretty recently that it's coming out for the Switch, and that it's coming out for the Xbox One. And it's crossplay. So that's
everybody, whomever's playing on whatever platform, will be able to play with everybody else.
Exactly.
Cool. Good
On
job.
the platform. Right?
Yeah, platform wide. Currently, there are 41 characters. I know that they're getting ready to release Rayman as kind of their celebration for the Ubisoft buyout.
We've been playing it quite a bit. We posted a video. You posted the video of us of a little bit of gameplay. Mm-hmm. We had a bit of a technical difficulty on that because it should have included a video of us.
We didn't even talk about the technical difficulty that happened last week.
Well, it's
Okay.
the same.
So we'll get into that a little
that. You guys are talking about that.
Okay.
So it's happened quite a bit to us, and apparently we can't fix it. But so the video that we posted onto our Facebook, you guys can check that out. It's just gameplay. You can't hear us, you can't see us. It's just the PlayStation's recording of our game.
And the
Player
PlayStation
3
audio.
was really on it that day.
Shut the fuck up.
Good job, Player 3. But
Spoiler alert, he was player 3.
I was Player 3. That should have been accompanied by a video where you could see me half asleep playing that game.
Yes.
Well,
you didn't start off
kicking ass and playing.
Yeah.
You didn't start off half asleep.
I did not, but I did get there very quickly. I was very tired boy. But we were playing that game. We were kicking ass. It was recording us, we could see our reflection or our recording in the video because it was facing us.
No, at the time they were recording.
Okay, well, yeah, we were being recorded. It was recording us. We were having good times, laughs.
We were.
A lot of silence, though. A whole lot of silence. We realized might be a little boring when we play video games together. But there was some funny stuff, and we wanted to show you guys, us playing that game while the game was showing. Mm-hmm. And twice it happened where we sat there, we did a good solid hour
I feel like we had some
at
good
least.
puns in there.
Yeah.
Solid hour and a half of gaming.
Yeah.
and
none of the video
none
saved.
of the video saved.
2 different devices,
And
none of
both
it saved.
deleted it.
But it was because of that app. Right?
Yeah. So we were using a new video recording app, and apparently, when you hit the stop button on record, there's a little window that pops up, and you're supposed to hit save on that window. None of us knew this, so we were like, "Okay, stop recording," because everything else saves automatically. Went outside, smoked a cigarette, checked the footage. There was nothing there. So that was fun. So we just did the video edit and uploaded the gameplay, which is what's on Facebook right now, which is, like 36 minutes, 32 minutes, something like that. But I didn't realize that the PlayStation recorded at such a high quality that even just that, 30 minutes is almost 2 gigs.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so it's I think the video posted last night at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. I started that shit at 1.
And it's the whole video. The whole video is
All
the
of
whole
it.
2 gigs.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
yeah, for half an hour.
You just took up a bunch of space on the internet with our video.
You goddamn right I did, because we look fabulous.
It was cool. It was a dope video to watch.
It's still a lot of fun. I like just putting it on and watching it because it's funny.
Because it's us, and we know the dumb crap we're telling each other when we're playing.
So yeah, we're gonna go a different way, and next time we record video, because we actually had 2 different devices from 2 completely different angles recording, and then we were gonna kind of mix them all and play some background music and such, and that just turned out to be a giant disaster piece. But the other error, which you mentioned from last week, so.
Yeah, quick segue to that.
So if you guys listen to episode, I think it's 12. Last week's episode, we did the entire show expecting to have the audio recording and the video recording. So we did the thing. We recorded the entire show looking at the camera.
At one point we even moved so that we would be better angled on the camera.
Yes, so the camera could get everybody better. And
we catered a lot to the camera.
We did.
We all made faces at the camera. At one point, we were everybody posed at the camera so that we can. I'm sure you guys heard it, but so that we can get a picture of us for our fucking Facebook.
Yeah, for the banner.
And we all posed and looked dumb at the camera for a good 20 seconds.
We took 2 pictures.
We took 2. We all sat there, looked at the camera, all
and
dumb.
they were all completely fucking ridiculous.
It was fun times.
Yeah.
And, man.
Yeah, so, we were all super excited. We ended the recording, and then, so I went over to check the video device, and not only did it run out of space, but it didn't record anything.
I think it was dead. Wasn't it dead?
No.
It wasn't dead when you picked it
up?
I
thought there was just a warning on the screen saying device had run out of memory.
Yeah, and then we thought, I wonder how far it got up to. I hope it got up to our photo.
Nothing.
It got nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing
so the entire last show was recorded as if we are, recording video. So when you hear it, it sounds completely fucking ridiculous.
When you hear it, it sounds. I mean, yeah, we're talking to the camera. We're making fun of. We're talking about the camera for sure.
Oh yeah.
But I don't know. I think it would have been more hilarious to find out that that one was dead. But there was another one over here that we didn't know about recording us being dumb at that one. Like a hidden camera watching us. That would have been good to have.
Yeah, it would have. But yeah, so here lately, there's been a number of video technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But we got it all figured out.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So
I think.
Yeah.
And then having this new mic would definitely help out with
that
because we can actually have the mic in front of us and it won't be lagging and sound.
Yeah, well, not only that, with the cord that's on this mic, we can actually set the camera a distance away and have the mic closer to us, so it still records all the audio.
It's going to be really cool and really helpful. Again, thank you, Christian. We really do appreciate the upgrades that you've given us. And that you've been able to help us out with. So.
Yeah, and I mean overall for being a listener, that alone is badass. Mm-hmm. Just being from us that makes a podcast to somebody that streams online. I know that you said that it was kind of awkward for you because you're not used to directly being on a mic without playing something. So it was a lot of fun. We can't wait to have you back. Anybody else that listens to this, if you're in the El Paso area, even if you're not, and you want to be on the show, hit us up and we'll figure out, a Skype call or something like that and get you guys on the show. But yeah, going back to Brawlhalla, I didn't realize until today that this thing has been in esports for 3 years.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Wow.
You don't know what esports is?
No, I do.
Why? Okay, I was going to say, why the fuck are you on the show?
No, I do. No, I think we talked about it.
Yeah. This is actually the mark of their 3rd year. The tournament that just happened this past weekend, they gave away more than $300,000 in prizes.
And like prizes. And,
Yeah.
And that was really cool.
That's awesome.
For being in their 3rd year, that's really impressive. Like, really impressive. I did watch some of the highlights.
Yeah, we were watching them. That was pretty cool. Some of the moves they do.
Yeah, we didn't even know that they had.
Yeah. So, playing it for as long as I have, I was very cut and dry. Punch, kick, throw your weapon, throw your bombs, whatever. And I think, we've been playing it for this last week?
Yeah, you introduced it to us maybe probably like the Friday before last week's episode.
Yeah.
We played it. I definitely fell in love with it right away.
Oh, yeah.
Especially someone who grew up playing Super Smash Bros.
Mm-hmm.
I really, what do you look at me like that?
Because I'm not going to talk about how good I am at this game.
Shut the fuck up. You do the same move over and over once you get to a certain point.
And then I just throw shit. So,
okay, so if you ever play
we
against...
need to play. We need
if
to
you
play
watch
again.
it, if you watch
Yeah.
the gameplay.
Oh
first
my
of all.
God.
Okay, so if you ever get the chance to play against Mortimer, you're going to learn out really, really fast how good your forehead is at catching weapons thrown across from the fucking arena. Because this guy, he's like, wait, I have 10 different weapons to pick up in front of me? Nope, I'm going to throw every one of them at you. And it's always at the worst time, so you could be max damage, and next thing you know, you're getting a fucking hammer to the forehead, and there you go off the screen. But no, the game, like I said, we've really been digging into it for the last week. And
we know it's growing. It's
oh yeah,
bigger.
oh yeah.
I mean, especially like you said, the Ubisoft picking it up, and then it being available on
every
several
platform. Every platform.
It's pretty soon. So, do you think they're gonna bring it to iOS and Android?
I'm not gonna lie. If they did, I would play the shit out of it. I really would.
I think I would too. I haven't gotten into
cool.
Frontier. I'm saying.
I don't think
kidding. I haven't gotten to Fortnite on my iOS yet, but I'm looking into doing that.
Honestly, I think that if they were to bring this to the handheld devices. Oh really? If they were to bring this to mobile devices. Oh my god! I think that they would grow exponentially. I really do.
I don't know if it'd be as cool.
See, I do because the controls are fairly simple.
Yeah. I mean, not really.
Do
you think that they'd be right there at the corners of the screen again?
Yeah, because you figure your D-pad,
I guess.
bottom left.
But what about
then,
your fucking triggers? And when you throw shit.
Yeah, but your triggers on both sides are the same. LNR1 or throw. LNR2 is dodge.
So it's just 2 extra.
Yeah. So you could have light and heavy attack.
Definitely, if they bring in the controllers, in a couple of years.
Oh yeah.
Then that's when we'll talk. That's when I'll probably play them. And then
honestly, if this came to mobile devices, I would instantly download it to my iPad and go straight to the store, buy a Bluetooth controller, and just get down. Especially if it is crossplay. Because think about it. If we have 4 people playing on the PlayStation and 4 more playing on a tablet,
exactly
8 live players. Because so as it is right now, you can play in groups of 8. So typically, what we do is it'll be the 3 of us, and then we will load 5 more PC players or CPU players, dummies, and it just gets silly. I mean, absolutely fucking ridiculous.
Kick your ass, though.
Oh, well, like that skeleton guy today. God, that guy was on fire.
Skeleton bro.
Yeah, skeleton bro.
I can't remember him. Azoth?
Azoth.
In God of War and shit.
Right. I think the game says Azoth or something like that. Alright, 60s porn. But
Seinfeld?
Right. Oh,
Seinfeld.
Jesus. But The game is a ton of fun.
Sign help.
Wow. The game is a ton of fun. If you guys haven't played it yet, definitely it's worth a download.
It's a fun game. It is really, really cool. You find your favorite character fairly quickly.
You really do.
Yeah.
You really do.
Like you said, a lot of the moves, a lot of the controls are pretty much the same for all the characters.
Well, without weapons, everybody has the exact same moves.
Yeah, it's punch and kick.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
It's punch and kick.
Yeah, without weapons, everybody has the exact same punch combos, kick combos, launchers, heavies, all of that.
Okay.
But as soon as a character picks up a weapon, that's when you start seeing the differences. So, like I play, was it Queen Nai? So it's like, her staff and her little Wolverine blades or whatever, like that's where her specialties come in. Whereas if you're playing
Sir
Nyx,
J.K. Rowland.
huh?
Sir J.K. Rowland.
Who?
The Sir Rowland.
Oh,
you fucking
J.K.
dumbass.
Rowling. Okay, that's hilarious.
Yeah, so like when he picks up his weapons, that's where his differences are.
or like you said,
Nyx is it Nyx?
Nyx.
Nyx is the same way. Same combos as everybody until he picks up his guns, or what he uses the scythe also, right?
He uses a scythe and his guns.
Yeah.
The guns are pretty cool, but both of those attacks are you need like a mid-range kind of deal. Even with the guns, like the bullet of the gun doesn't go the length of anything. You need to be at a specific range for the gun to take effect.
That's with every weapon.
Because there's very few characters that have like a decent amount of range.
I think the ones that have more range are the ones that have the bow and arrows. Like for example,
like Queen Nai. Whenever I'm using her staff, and I do what is it like up and heavy, or no, forward heavy, because then she kind of like thrusts forward, and then those snakes come out.
Oh, cool.
And that's about the range as somebody with an arrow.
I know that I think it's Yumiko. I think I could be wrong. That if she has the bow and arrow.
Mm-hmm.
She can shoot herself in the arrow.
I've seen it where like it's like a little ball that goes and then she.
But you're the arrow.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So you're shooting yourself. You're moving and stuff.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That
like she has teleport. It's pretty much transportation.
Exactly,
yeah, but she has a lot more range because she's able to shoot herself.
Yeah. I mean that's a good way to get back on stage because you shoot yourself a couple times and you're back up.
Mm-hmm.
So this game is definitely for the people that like Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, definitely.
Honestly, in my opinion, this is beyond a solid competitor against Smash. It really is.
Mm-hmm. Smash just has just the character base. I guess.
Oh well, yeah,
it has the background.
Well, yeah, because you figure this next game is starting with 51 characters.
Yeah, it definitely is going to be up there. I don't know if it's I don't think it'll beat Super Smash Bros.
I don't just because the fan base,
the name.
Yeah. But it's definitely a lot of fun. If it weren't for the fan base or the name, I feel like maybe.
You think Smash Bros. Could sue them because of the bones of the game?
No,
so similar.
No, because usually grounds for suing is like likenesses.
Character likenesses. Yeah, no.
Which this game doesn't even get close to.
The likeness is the gameplay style.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah. And they don't have a thing on the gameplay style.
But honestly,
you can make a game like that.
Exactly.
Just make the characters all fucking.
But honestly, like in my opinion, Jesus, just a bunch of Mortys, just fucking.
A bunch of Mortys
fucking throwing fists.
That'd be fun.
That'd be hilarious.
You would play the shit out of that. Who are you kidding? But no, like
fucking Justin Rowland, shout out, make that game. I'll play it.
dude, if they brought a Morty into
Pickle Rick will destroy.
Oh, that's hilarious! If they
Rat Suit Pickle Rick needs to be in Brawlhalla. That needs to happen. Rat Suit.
That would be a good character for the game.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but we've been playing. I've been playing as Nyx, and I've just been super into his moves. They've been really great.
Yeah. Which one's your favorite? It's the get over here one, right?
I just learned how to do that. Apparently, when you have the guns, you could shoot up, and it'll shoot out a chain with a claw on it, and just drag whomever just jumped up down at you. It's pretty cool. It's a cool game.
I definitely kicked ass with some Bodvar. I thought it was Bolvar, but it's Bodvar. Bolivar, is that how you'd say it?
I think I
don't
like
know.
Bolivar or something like that.
You know, I love throwing his hammer around at people
Fuck
and
you
then
for that.
catching it and throwing it. The only thing I've noticed with that one is that you know, if you're right next to someone and you're throwing it, you kind of miss them because they're right next to you.
That's how it is
You
with
kinda
mine
like-
also.
yeah.
Yeah, you again. It's all about the distance that you have when you're actually
Like
doing
timing
it.
every move and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So how many characters do they have? They have, I think, 31. Is
I
that
think
what
he
we
said
counted?
50. Well,
No, for Brawlhalla. I think it was,
41.
was it 41?
Yeah, 41 and growing.
Oh yeah, you're right. And then what's the secret one that's coming out?
I wonder what the secret ones are.
No, did you hear about that one? We talked about Raymond.
Raymond.
We talked
Everybody
about
loves Raymond.
earlier.
And who else?
Yeah, Rayman is the next one to come out.
Especially because of Ubisoft, right?
Yeah, that's actually why it's like their celebration.
Yeah,
But they
it's
don't
really cool.
have a confirmed date.
Damn it.
Not yet.
And is this also a free game or what?
It's free to an extent, right?
What?
Brawlhalla.
Completely free.
Yeah, but
Completely
it's free
free.
to an extent with where they change out the characters.
No,
Right.
no. All the characters are completely free to play. The way it works is
They change them out every week.
yeah. Every week there is a 5-character rotation. So if you don't own any of the characters, which you can purchase with in-game money, which I love, because each character costs exactly the same. It's 3,000 gold.
And how do you
And-
get that money?
That is just playing matches, doing daily challenges, because every day the first challenge is win 1 match or play 2 matches with one of 2 characters, and that changes from day to day. But it's always within that rotation. You know, so it's not like, oh, play with Nyx when Nyx isn't in the rotation. So if you don't own him, you're kind of fucked. It's always within that rotation. And that gets you, I want to say, like 250 gold.
So you have to
and
keep
then-
playing, obviously.
Yeah. But then after that, like as soon as you finish that one, that's not the challenge. Like you keep
Oh, okay, so you can
Yeah.
play as much as you
yeah,
want.
yeah, like
if
you keep getting
winning.
challenges. Because I think that they give you like 4 challenges each day. And then like you can still keep playing, and just from playing matches you still get gold.
Wow.
You know, you get it in
Or you can just flat out buy it. You know?
yeah. You get gold in ranked, you get gold in unranked, all of that. Or like we did, we bought the Founders Pack, which comes out after tax, at least where we're at, comes out to about $22. It gives you every character already existing, and it gives you every character that will ever be released. Which, to be honest, I think that's fucking phenomenal.
Well, because of how much we're into the game.
Well, no.
And it's a game that you can definitely easily fall for.
Oh yeah, but just like
It's a good deal.
yeah, $20, and you never have to pay for another character ever again. You know,
It's gonna be-
it's not like every other game out there where it's like, oh well, this one covers season 1, and then 6 months down the line, oh well, now season 2's out, now you have to pay another
Do you
$30.
think they're going to get that way?
I hope not. I really don't. I think that part of what makes this game great is stuff like that. Like, buy the Founders Pack, you're good. Because, yes, you do...
I think it's called the Founders Pack. It's a new game, right? I mean, it's fairly new.
Because it's...
Well,
It's,
okay.
you're helping the founders, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're pretty much... It's like Patreon.
Yeah, exactly.
Their own
exactly.
version of Patreon, yeah.
What is really cool is that when you buy the Founders Pack, at least on PlayStation, typically your player icon is just like 3 triangles, like kind of put together. I don't fucking know how. I'm not even going to try. But when you buy the Founders Pack, then that icon, like they give you another one to where it's just like 2 hammers.
Oh, cool.
You get a buddy, which is the little thing that like brings you into the arena.
Mm-hmm.
The original one is like this little like Valkyrie thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like he carries you in and puts you down. With the Founders Pack, it looks like a Sony PlayStation robot, and that's what brings you into the stage.
That's cool.
Like they give you little things here and there, which is really cool, but even without that, you can play this game to your heart's content. They have a full practice mode. Like I said, they have ranked, they have unranked, 1v1, 2v2. They have what's classified as an offline mode, even though it really isn't. You do have to have internet to play this. I think that would be the one thing I'd like for them to change.
Yeah.
Is that you can play without internet?
Yeah. And then in your quote-unquote offline mode, that's when there's like couch party and stuff like that, which is usually what we play. Mm-hmm. That's also where your practice mode is going to be. And the great thing about their practice mode is when you're in practice mode, it unlocks everything for every character. So say you have the 3,000 gold and you want to buy a character, but you don't know who you want to buy, go into practice mode and it gives you access to every character for that. So you can try before you buy.
Yeah.
Which is really neat.
So you can see if you even like the character.
Exactly. How they play with their weapons, what their weapons are, stuff like that.
Yeah, because I know there's characters out there that I've played that I just really don't like. Mm-hmm. I really don't like playing with the bow and arrow, but with what's her name, Yumiko. Mm-hmm. She was really cool to play with because she was the first character that I saw able to shoot herself like that.
Yeah. See, and I am not a fan of the bow. I am not.
Yeah, I know that you're not.
No,
but,
I'm not at all.
I wasn't really.
I'm fucking terrible at it.
You think that I would because I like throwing things and shit, but like Mr. Perp said earlier, the range kind of is different on every character.
Yeah.
But more or less is kind of short and
like kind of, I guess, short to medium.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think that's one of the things I like about this the most is that there is no character other than throwing weapons, which every character can do. Mm-hmm. There's no character that can like fire a gun all the way across the screen.
Oh yeah, I know.
Like I love that. I really do. But this is definitely a game that I'm going to keep playing. I really am.
Yeah, and I'm really good at it.
You are.
Yeah.
And it's not
so
like,
that's why you like it.
and it's not like in Fortnite where it's like, oh, beginner's luck first match. No, like you were legitimately good at this.
Yeah, I was playing a solo tournament right now and I got first place.
Yeah, I know you left it up on the TV purpose.
Yeah, for everyone to see.
Fucking poser.
And I'm not gonna lie, I haven't, unlike these two over here, I haven't switched it up. I have stuck to the same character that I have been playing this whole
good. Same character, same move.
Same character, same moves. No, and honestly, I've just been getting better and better, learning the different moves. Yeah. I swear, right now we're gonna play one, and they're not even gonna know what hit them. They're not even gonna know, guys. They're not even gonna know.
But
wait, where are the bongos?
Yeah, if you do get the Founders Pack, definitely give each character a try, see which one you like.
Oh yeah, because I mean, some of the characters are really cool. Like, what is it, Miles Morales?
No, Cyborg.
What is his actual name though? Sentinel. Sentinel, I enjoyed a lot. I'll probably start picking him up. What is the other one? Himiko.
Yumiko. Which
No. She's like the one dressed in red, has the sword.
Hattori Hanzo.
Is it Hattori? She looks very, very angry.
Hattori.
She's
earlier we were saying clitoris, right?
Y'all were saying clitoris.
It's fine. It's fine.
And then Scarlet, there's Scarsby, there's Scarlet on there.
Yeah.
Olgrim.
Yeah. Hattori I liked a whole lot. Especially when I start like enveloping you in that fucking smoke.
Oh yeah,
and then suddenly just like smack you out of nowhere.
I didn't like Cedra's weapon.
They pick up
really?
She has like a cannon thing. I'm sure you've seen it.
Oh yeah.
Some of them do have
the.
It's like the big boys.
I didn't like that.
They'll carry the big heavy gun.
Well, because there's one. She looks like she almost looks like a Viking chick or something like that. And she has that, but I actually like the way that she used it because other than her up attacks, like when she hits, she fucking hurts with that.
There's in the video you showed us. There's actually a move that two dudes with cannons were doing, where they had one dude in the middle and they were just fucking hitting him.
I saw that where they just juggle back and forth.
Yeah, that's just pretty. That just looks like it sucks.
Yeah, yeah, but For me, definitely, it's got to be Queen Nai. Like, I am such a huge fan of hers. What about you? Or you said Bolivar, right?
I was playing with Bolivar, especially in that gameplay that you put up.
Mm-hmm.
But lately, I was playing with what was it? The J.K. Rowland one.
What was his name?
Sir Rowland.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and he had the spear, I think, that you threw. I love throwing that thing.
Was it the one that you kept getting in gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had gold, luscious hair, and like some really awesome sword fighting style. It's really cool.
I wonder if the microphone.
I think Bodvar turned into a bear or something like that, powered up into a bear.
Oh no!
And I think they all
like
have some sort of
shape-shifted?
when it powered up with the triangle, or not triangle, it is a triangle. When you hold it down, you can load up like a bear thing, and it will like shout.
Release.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
I mean, like it's your power up hit,
Yeah.
but like when you hit, it releases like a little shadow.
Like an aura of a bear.
Yeah, which is really cool. And I know that you created like portals, right?
It's not a portal. It's like a thing on the ground, like a platform, and if the enemy's standing on top of it, it like kind of flings them up into the air.
You're
You're
up strong, right?
No, my down. The up will do the chain, depending on what weapon I have. Also, if I have the guns or the scythe, it changes.
Oh, the chain.
And
Okay,
then-
so when we found out about the chain, I was playing Queen Nai, and I was like, "Oh, okay, this guy's on his shit. I'm gonna jump over him and throw him off the ledge." Nay, that did
No.
not happen. So I attempted to jump over Nyx, and he grabbed me with a chain, slammed me on the ground, and threw me out of the arena, killing me instantly. So don't jump over Nyx. Don't, especially when he has the pistols.
Yeah, that's a pretty good move. And then with the pistols as well, you have that platform on the floor that shoots you up. With the scythe, it's more of a flinging around kind of thing.
He's got a lot of juggle properties though. Like, I know that like whenever you get going, especially when everybody's on there, you're fucking throwing people left and right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. What is it, like double takedowns, triple takedowns? That shit's easy because he'll grab the, like if I have a good amount of people standing in front of my scythe when I swing it, they'll all fly with it.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Or like when you randomly grab me and throw me out before I know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's always a pain in the ass.
And then Val kind of looks like fucking Kita from Atlantis.
That's the name.
Yeah.
Which one is Val?
Kita.
Oh, yeah.
Or that, or Isidro kind of looks like that too. I don't know. A lot of the characters were really, really cool.
Actually, I love the animation on some of them.
Yeah.
I really like. The animation is so crisp. It's so clean.
I was watching some of the other skins for Nyx. I'm like, I want them. They're like it gets better. You could tell. Like it's pretty much at its basic right now, and like the skins,
Definitely if
everything
you're a
looks
collector.
cool.
Oh yeah, and that's is like spending real money because like I've looked at it, and basically buying a skin which comes with weapon skins. And for those of you that don't know, or haven't played it yet, when you buy a weapon skin, for instance, if you have like a skin for spears, every character that uses a spear has access to that skin, which is really cool because it's not like, oh, I'm going to buy a skin for a spear for this character. It's not like that. All weapon skins go against all characters, which just adds value to it. But I looked at it, and to buy a new skin for a character, which comes with a skin for both of their weapons, is about $6, which really isn't that bad.
No, it's
And typically for $6, you can get a costume for your character, which comes with the 2 weapon skins, and then you can get, if I remember right, you can get like an extra color for that character.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
I wanted red. I noticed none of them have a red right now.
yeah, they all have red.
No, like an actual red one though, because I made my characters like all yellow so I can keep eyes on my character. But
Well, yeah, playing with 8 people, it gets a
Yeah.
little
and then it
fucking
gets
hairy.
tiny.
Oh yeah, until like more people start getting knocked down, the camera zooms in.
Yeah.
But no, I think all characters have like their default color scheme: yellow, blue, and red.
I don't think I've seen red. I mean, I maybe I haven't looked, but I don't.
But see, like based on the character, it's not just like all red. It's like red highlights, and, whatever. But I think that we've stroked Blue Mammoth's pride and ego enough. It's just it's such a good game. It really is.
It's a really fun game. We're hopefully gonna put some more gameplay up.
Oh, definitely.
Definitely gonna try to get into some video.
Assuming we can get our video equipment to work. But what would you guys rate this? You and those bongos.
Bongos.
How many Morty heads?
We're gonna do Morty heads.
We're doing Morty heads. Okay.
I'm gonna do for this game. I'm gonna give it a good 9 Morty heads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like it. I'm really good at it, and I don't know. It's fun. It's fun to kick your asses. Mm-hmm. It's fun when you guys get annoyed with me for using that scythe.
It's the pistols for me. Like seeing 8 people throw down, and then suddenly you just like dive out of the crowd, pistol first, and you fucking fling me out of the arena. Oh my god, that makes me want to punch a baby in the face. FYI, I would never punch a baby in the face. So, are you good with your porn music over there? So what about you, Mortimer?
I think I would rate it a good 9 as well.
Yeah?
I can see myself playing this for a good while. I haven't gotten tired of it yet. Usually, within about a week, I know more or less if I'm going to continue playing the game.
And we play it for hours on end. Mm-hmm. That's the thing.
Yeah, and I just love the variety of how many characters you have. Like you said, each character has a specific move for their specific weapon that they have. Mm-hmm. So it's really fun to really figure all that stuff out and to explore and see which one you like. You know?
Yeah, which one you play well with.
Yes.
So out of curiosity, what's stopping you guys from giving it a 10? I'm not saying give it a 10. I'm just wondering, like, what stops it from a 10?
Probably because I haven't seen how you can get more skins, more characters, more weapons. Because I know that you're only stuck with the first 2 at the beginning, and I've only been playing with those. And I really want to see how the characters play with the other weapons that they can.
Okay.
It's not my style of game.
I can see that. That makes sense.
It's the only reason I think it won't get a perfect 10 out of me. It's not usually a game I would go and pick up. But the game itself is really good. Once it was introduced to me, I'm just like, wow, this is awesome. Still not a game. Like it wouldn't have been my first choice. I will get it because we're gonna keep playing it, so I'm gonna keep playing it. But not my first choice. That's the only reason it wouldn't get it.
To be honest, like I'm waiting for it to where like you guys go home, you download it on the down low, you don't say anything about it, and then that one night y'all come over and you just wreck shop, and I'm gonna sit there on the couch like, what the fuck just happened?
Been playing it for hours.
Like, I'm waiting for it.
What would you rate it?
For me, no lie, a solid 10.
Solid 10?
A solid 10. There have been more than a few instances where I will sit down in my gaming chair and it's just like, I want to play something. I don't know what I want to play, and before I know it, I'm loading up Brawlhalla. It's so much fun. It's so fast-paced. The animation is, for me, nothing short of phenomenal. It's always crisp, very clean. All the colors are super bright. The controls are super responsive, which...
I want to see more arenas.
Yeah. I would like to see more arenas. I don't know. I mean, finding other ways to earn gold faster, I guess. Especially for like right now, because they have an event going on where you can actually like buy costumes and colors with in-game gold rather than spending real currency. So like having, on like certain days, double gold or something to.
Okay, so a way to rank up faster and get more characters faster.
Earn in-game currency faster. Mm-hmm. But I mean, really, that's pretty much my only thing that I would change about this, and it's really not even that big of a deal, because I know that I was afraid where it's like, well, if I ever got the Founders Pack, I have nothing else to unlock, which would kill the fun factor for me. in turn stopping me from playing it, and it doesn't. Like, not even a little bit, because now it's like, now I have access to all 41 characters. Like, I want to play all 41 of them. I want to see how they play, what they do, you know, and it's like, I find myself playing with characters and doing their special moves in practice mode just because I love, how...
Figuring it out.
Well, not only that, but I love seeing how good the animation is. You know, like, she's a newer character. Some of her moves have dragons in them. And it's like, I was playing with her daggers, I think, and I did up and heavy, and she strikes, and they're like, you watch this fire dragon, Lin Fei, but you do up and heavy, and you watch in like the smoothest animation this fire dragon like come up. And, like, you see the head and the body's made out of smoke.
That's what I was bringing up earlier with Bodvar. He has, like, a bear too.
Yeah.
That kind of does that same thing.
Yeah, and it's seeing, like, the quality of animation, like, stuff like that you don't think about when you're playing. But to, like, sit there and watch it, like, actually, like, the animation actually
definitely
take
something that Super Smash Bros. Hasn't done.
No, not even
something
close.
Unique that Brawlhalla has.
Well, yeah, because their moves are very cut and dry, very... I'm going to hit you, there's going to be this reaction.
Rather than press one button on like continuously.
Exactly. But just seeing like the quality that they put in this and the time and effort, so much to the point where, and it's a real cash feature, unfortunately, but you can buy like basically death animations. Like there's if you get knocked out of the stage, they have one where like the head of a T-Rex comes up and like catches you right as you hit the edge of the screen.
Really?
Yeah. So like
you
the
can
text
buy animations like that.
Yeah. So like the T-Rex comes out and grabs you and then takes you away, and that's your death animation.
That's funny.
They have another one where like this giant fire dragon just like comes up out of nowhere, and swirls around, and goes back in.
Super Smash Bros. Has something similar to that. For example, when you throw a Pokemon ball, what is that big huge guy?
Snorlax.
Yeah. He comes out of the screen and fucking...
But see, that's an attack. Like, these animations only happen, like, when you're dead. Like, there is no saving yourself. Like, you're dead. Okay. And then that animation happens. Like, I mean, some of them are really, really funny. But again, the quality is there.
Yeah.
For me, this game is a solid 10. Like, hands down. You know, the two things I would change about it don't do anything to hinder me from playing it. They really don't. We did actually reach out to them. Unfortunately, they've had the tournament going on, so we haven't heard anything back. But fingers crossed, that we do. But yeah, so
we're probably going to play that game some more tonight. Mortimer tonight.
Mortimer tonight.
Mortimer tonight. That was good. Mad props.
What is next? Do we have anything else on the agenda?
We do actually have one. I randomly go on these binges on Facebook, and I'm subscribed to a bunch of channels, where like they just load videos and stuff. A lot of them are, craftsman videos where it's just random guys making, really cool stuff and gizmos and gadgets. But I found one, and unfortunately I don't have the source. But it is a video, and hopefully this doesn't spark a 3-hour debate, but it's a video of like all these big scientists, like very well known, like astrophysics and just across the board, where scientists are starting to, in their words, find evidence and links and stuff to them thinking that we are actually living in a computer simulated environment, like the Matrix.
You're gonna spark this conversation?
I am, because it's like I found it interesting. Not like I want to debate with somebody on this.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
But it's interesting. Like the fact that you have all these giant names in the scientific world and community. Now this is a thing that they're talking about.
Well, I feel like it's been a thing for a while that's something that could be going on.
Well, yeah, because
you see glitches here and there, like on your TV and fucking.
Well, yeah,
in your life, and like it kind of like makes you think about that kind of stuff.
Well, it's He's an astrophysicist. You guys actually introduced me to his podcast, Star Talk.
Neil
Neil
deGrasse.
deGrasse Tyson.
Yes, he's actually one of them. Like he is.
I mean, I know he probably thinks that that's a possibility, but I haven't read anything as far as him like. You know,
I'll post the video that I watched up on.
We've been listening to him for a while. Actually,
I think
just recently we started like falling asleep to that.
Oh, nice.
That podcast.
I think it's a very good topic to discuss. I'm not ready for that because I haven't looked into any of this at all. Actually, I don't even know what video you're talking about.
Like
You posted it on Facebook?
I posted on mine.
Okay, yeah.
I'll put it up in the GG.
But give me this week and I'll research this topic and I'll come back at you with some facts. See what's up.
Back.
Definitely, like
Let's bring this one back because this one is a fun topic to discuss. I haven't
Is this
talked
gonna be a
about.
new bit? I bring it back.
bring it back.
We gotta write it down.
I think it's interesting though. Like,
Yeah, it's weird because it's such a big, just like time travel and all the other shit that.
Yes, baby.
it's a what if. What makes it interesting for me is it's a what if
Yeah,
that they're starting to find like proof of.
yeah. It's just like
There's one scientist, and forgive me because I don't have his name. I honestly just threw this out there last minute, but apparently he was like sitting at his desk or something, and he was starting like equations,
yeah,
and they were written out in ones and zeros like binary code,
yeah.
and he started finding certain equations that no matter what numbers he threw in there just would not fail. And not only wouldn't fail, but they would auto-correct themselves during the equation for them to make sense.
Was I hearing you talk to? I think
Yeah.
I was hearing you talk to Tori about this earlier.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I was talking to my wife about it earlier. And it's interesting because, for one, why are you doing equations in binary code? Second is, how is there an equation that no matter what you do, it auto-corrects itself?
To be able to get the right answer.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's an interesting concept, if nothing else. But yeah, I'll definitely put that up on the group tonight.
Yeah, and then we'll bring it back.
Indeed, we will bring it back. So I guess we can do our. This is unfortunately going to be kind of a short show.
I feel like it was a good one, though.
Oh yeah, definitely. But we talked about a possible new segment we have yet to come up with a good name for, but
Bring it back.
3 sheets of the cartridge.
Oh yeah.
3 sheets of the cartridge. So or at least I have mentioned it a couple of times. My wife, if you're in the El Paso area, there is a liquor store called Barrel House. Great selection, awesome prices, stuff like that. And my wife works at one of them. And at her location, they recently got a brand of wine called, I think, like Living Wines or something like that. For those of you that don't know anything about this, I don't know where they're bottled or anything like that, but what makes them interesting and noteworthy on the show is that they just released a line of Walking Dead. And these are wines based on the show, the comic books. The labels are based on the comic books in the show. But there is an app that you can download for Android and iOS, and if you point this app, because you have to grant it access to your camera, and if you point it at the labels actually become fully animated. Like you see them break through the labels and talk and interact, and really, really cool.
And it's in 3D, right?
Oh yeah, full 3D, AR, which is augmented reality. Which is the same technology that Pokemon Go uses.
And Snapchat.
I didn't know Snapchat used AR.
Snapchat uses AR.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's those little people that your little characters.
Bitmojis.
Yeah, Bitmojis.
And then Cloverfield, the series, the movie series, Cloverfield, 10 Cloverfield Lane, the Cloverfield Paradox, all those, they have an ARG, an augmented reality game that goes along with the storyline. The movie Cloverfield, the first one, came out in 2008 when MySpace was still a thing.
Which is such a great movie.
All of the characters from that movie, right before the movie came out, because I don't know if you remember the trailer for that movie, but all it showed was the head of the Statue of Liberty
Yeah.
being thrown across the
That was
city.
a good movie.
And then
I just watched it the other day.
you
I
get-
watched it for the first time. The other day.
you get the date 8/8/2008, and then that's it. That's all you saw. That's all we got.
Yeah.
And apparently, before we got that, people started seeing like the characters from those movies, MySpace pages in our real world. Like you could add those people, and their MySpace pages were real and active, and they were
No
posting
shit.
as those characters, so that it was looking like the world of Cloverfield was bleeding or spilling into our own world.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah, so since then, it's continued on. So every time there's a new movie, the ARG will expand, and now there's websites that you could follow. There's shit that's going
Really?
on. Yeah, it's gone crazy. That the whole series is pretty dope.
That's badass.
Yeah, it's a good one. And then as far as the living bottles of wine, I was gonna look into them, but their page is taking forever to load.
Yeah. I do remember that when Cloverfield came out, that was really like the first movie to be done in a first-person shot. Because
Hardcore Henry. We're not gonna bring up Hardcore Henry. I'm just kidding.
yeah, but that was years later. That came out like last year, the year before.
Came out.
Because there was.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be like that when I first watched it. Like I said, I watched it the other day.
Yeah.
We actually got it at Walmart. Those $5 little movie things.
Well, because at least to my knowledge, and I could be completely wrong, the only other movie before that had done anything like that was the Blair Witch Project.
But even then, it wasn't like that. It was more like
The Blair Witch Project. I think they did the
Yeah.
same thing.
no, because it was more. Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, because
The characters
camera holding camera.
exactly.
You're right.
But then after that, we had movies like Chronicle, which was a fucking amazing movie.
Chronicle was cool.
Um,
Also, they also had an ARG
Dude,
where
the
the
dude died
characters.
at the end. I remember.
like a boss.
Yeah.
What's funny though is being like a huge anime fan, that movie, at least to me and a very close friend of mine that I watched it with in the theaters, it reminded us both of the anime Akira. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that.
No.
I don't think so. It sounds familiar.
I'm not big on anime. I should be.
You should be.
into that.
But it's an older anime, really really good. But if you watch that, you start seeing similarities between like character development, events, stuff like that. But back to Living Wines. They have the Walking Dead one.
There's one that I just saw right now where it was a
Was it the Crimes?
the 19 Crimes.
Yes.
Cool.
I know that my wife's store has 3 of them.
No, I've never seen this Akira thing.
I'll loan it to you. You need to watch that shit. But the 19 Crimes, when you point the AR app at it, the character on it actually comes to life and tells you about themselves and about the crime that they were prosecuted for and their belief system during that and stuff like that. So really, really neat, little gem to add to your product. But I don't know. Is that going to be it?
I think that's gonna be. I was trying to find if there was like a thing about the actual wine itself, but I don't think there is. Like, why I can't find anything.
Right on. So
But-
we're sitting at an hour 48.
It's still not that short of an episode. We're
I told you it wasn't going to be a short one.
Yeah. But we'll post up next week's game up on the Facebook and the Twitter. Expect
Oh,
the
we
Twitter
didn't even
soon.
talk about that. What's next week's game?
Next one is going to be a game called All Star Troopers. Android and iOS, free to play. A lot of fun to get into. So you guys download that. Get ready for our next episode, which will be 14, I believe.
We're growing.
We're getting there. But you guys, as always, thank y'all for listening. Thank you for giving us, a couple hours of your time.
Your feedback, guys, please.
Definitely, jump.
It really helps us out, just so that we know what we need to improve on.
Yeah.
Or just the encouragement itself really helps us out.
Definitely, your likes, your listens, your shares. Like Mortimer said, Jesus Christ, I still can't say that right.
Mortimer Smith.
But yeah, likes, comments, concerns, smart-ass remarks, it's all welcomed and very much appreciated. Just because it's there, I do need to say it. If you guys ever want to show us some, you're in your fucking bongos. If you guys ever want to show support other than likes and such, which are always more appreciated than anything else, if you go to our Anchor page, there is a link on there to donate, to support us, to get better gear. But above all else, share us. Show us to a friend, coworker, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever the situation is. Because, we appreciate that more than any monetary value could put on it. But you guys have a great day. Thank you again for your time, and keep gaming, discounters.
See you later.